Hey YouTubies, YouTubealiciouses, it's my new thing. Um, I just wanted to kind of put something out right now. I'm feeling pretty raw, and I'm sure we all are on the planet, all over the place. I know this is gonna sound crazy, but it feels like we need to get the squirrel energy in here. What does a squirrel do? Stores its shit so that it can be provided for. And you know, sometimes that bothers me. It used to, anyway, because it means that, oh, we're gonna, that promotes a fear of lack. No, it promotes the linear information in the brain that is functioning on this 3D density of this world is telling us, oh, we better do this. That's because we have to do it. Like you can fuck around for all you want. If you don't have your stored storage, I just went through hell learning that again. um, because you have faith and intuition, but that doesn't do everything here on this planet. You have to have also linear when you live on any clay. The body uh, goes into a clay that it suits that realm it's in. This one is very dense, and we had to split into female and male bodies to be here. So it's very dense. I could think of a table right now, and I could think of it in my mind, but it would take me about a month probably for me. Probably somebody that was really good at their craft. But for me to build it, get the materials, all the things, and then that's when it would be there. Well, in other realms that we come from, 7 levels down, all the realms, you can think of that table and it's automatically there, which makes people think that there's no decay. That's false though. The only time there's no decay or no is in the void in the heaven, which is where there's no any of that. But we didn't want just that. We wanted to explore and create things, and that's what we did 7 levels down. So it's time to take responsibility for our creations. Yeah, and you know what's even cooler is that the feminine energy has is on the top of the wheel of the clock since 2012, the winter solstice. I was actually there. I was a walking crystal for it. I'm telling you it's happening, but the program has to break down. And what I'm getting tired of right now in myself is people fighting the one person that is designed and in the right place in divine timing to do this. And I'm not political. I could give a shit about any of it. But because everybody else does, I've had to go to a few meditations myself with it, and it is true. We don't need to be bitching about Donald Trump. It's a heavy head that wears the crown, and you want to get in that place? Because I don't think so. It wasn't your destiny. Stop bitching. Did you want anyone else here? He's the only one that can do this. Get him through this. Stop bitching about Donald Trump. I'm serious. Because you're just going to backlash yourself with some thing that's going to, whatever your shit is, going to swipe you upside your head. So please stop doing that. You're only hurting yourselves. It's ridiculous. And I think that people need to know that. Moving on from that. When the feminine is already on the top, so things are going to get weird for the masculine energy on this planet, and I need it to try, if we can, as a community, as a tribe. I don't know what we are, whoever you are with your tribe. Just try to meditate on that, because not try, Violet Flame, they don't like try. Be aware that there is a shift going on, and if you don't help your people and become aware, it's going to get much worse. There's going to be about 6.5 more years that we have the program had to break down, and it's going to be a while. Time doesn't run the same on the earth as it does in spirit. And people need to wake up to that fact. People need to be on nature. See, the thing is, anytime that you take away what the design was originally, it's going to falter in many ways. And being out of nature is one of the main reasons that you will not make it. You need to boost your immune system and get into nature. I don't care what you have to do. Just do it. Be in touch. Go hug a fucking tree. I don't care what you do, but I am so serious right now. You must be in touch with nature. It's very important. I mean, we just went through this Mercury retrograde, and we don't know. What the hell? Nobody knew. I did, because I know, because I lived on the land. Myself, I've done it. That's why I can talk about it. I'm telling you that it is so important to you have to get in touch with your higher soul every day by just doing it. And also moving, like I always say, through the experiences, keeping everything juicy, but also you can't stay, you know, if we were living in the Indian tribes right now, where we used to live, or some of us did in past lives, we would never in a million years even leave our teepees much when Mercury went retrograde, because we used to be in touch with that stuff, unlike now, where we have concrete cities, jungles, and shit going on everywhere. It's not cool. Because it throws everything off its natural balance. And if we want to ever get back to that, you have to grow your own food, boost your immune system daily, and listen to George Carlin. He's a prophet. And unfortunately, they probably killed him too. But anyway, just get wise with yourself and nature, because you need to spend more time on it. And a little juicy joints never hurt anybody either. Although, squirrel energy, back to it. There's time right now on this planet where we have to store our nuts. I mean, I know that sounds kind of funny, but it's the truth. Like, what does a squirrel do? Steve, are you in there? I was seeing if I could get somebody to bring me this book because I wanted to read the passage, but I already know what it is. I just wanted to read it, but it's like, wow, we are supposed to really, conserve our resources right now. And there's a lot of people through this. This had to happen. Okay, this had to happen. This whole thing with the COVID, the whole thing with the mask, it all has to happen. You know why? Because we were not going down a good road. Anyway, it's been really hard. People don't know how to be grateful. They don't know how to work with the earth. I mean, literally arguing over toilet paper instead of not even arguing, just going to create a community garden would have been nice, you know? It would have been a better way to use that energy. But instead, people are arguing over our toilet paper. What did they do before disposable diapers came out? Well, I got a hose. I'm going to be growing food wherever I am. I'm going to have a garden hose. I could spray my ass off before I have to fight over toilet paper instead of boosting my immune system and growing my own food. That's ridiculous. If this is the way that we have used our human brain that we designed so beautifully to raise it up, instead of using it just being programmed, the secondary consciousness, program. That's all we know. That's what we have here, folks, in this society. It is embarrassing. And somebody needs to start thinking with their higher brain. You use it through breath, through joints, through breath, through music, through creativity. It raises the frequency in the neocortex from it. And you need to start doing it, because it's really starting to get embarrassing. I'm starting to be embarrassed to live here. I don't know what to do about it, so I'm like trying to just reach out to everyone. Please wake up, because this is ridiculous. Please start to eat. I don't care if you grow basil. Do it. And then also do your juicy joints. Sing, create things, be creative, write, pray. I know people don't like that word pray, but praying is what I call it because I don't know what else to call it. I'll come up with a cool word for it. I got a friend staying here, he'll help me. He's kind of creative too. Anyway, we'll find a word for pray. Although, if we want another one. But in the meantime, you know what I'm saying here. You know, we have to get up here and raise our energy up and not complain about who is in charge on this planet, because I can tell you for sure I am an elemental and I've seen things since I was a tiny girl, and I can tell you for sure Donald Trump, I don't give a shit about politics. I don't give a shit about Donald Trump really, except for the fact that he's part of the design right now in the sacred geometry. So everybody needs to just chill out and ask yourself. Maybe you should be talking to yourself about what it is you're doing instead of worrying about what Donald's doing. Because I can guarantee you, I've seen this shit since I was a little girl, and I will never tell a lie about it. It comes through symbols, and it comes through many ways, but I know that that is the way. And I don't give a shit, once again, about politics. This is just the way it is. And everybody needs to please come together. Come together right now over me, over it all. I mean, just please, like, let's just stop fussing about who should be doing what. It's already in a line. I believe me, I would tell you if it wasn't, because I am very interested in these kind of situations as well. And if it wasn't right, it wouldn't be right. It's always right. Everybody has to go through a problem. Everybody. It's a polarity planet. Remember, nothing's ever perfect. You never find the perfect partner. You never find anything perfect here. It's polarity. You have the whole reason is balance to be here in the first place. And we're here either to help or to learn, and both. You don't need to be worrying about who is in the office. In fact, remember, if you even know things badly, the Congress and other people are not, the president's not the only one in charge, okay? So with this one, he has his own money. In fact, I have to say, I've never heard a president in my life, and I don't watch it much, but I've seen my fair share. I've never seen one say that, look at the media and say that he thinks, he wants to say, I'm telling you, I don't even accept my own salary, even though it's money. The reason I don't one of them is because of people like you. I've never heard anybody talk to a media person like that. I for one, got excited about Donald. But I mean, like I said again, I didn't follow any of the stuff. I was out of the country. I don't even give a shit. I do give a shit, though, when it comes to spirit and what they tell me. And it's hard for me sometimes because I have to live here on this world with all these people that didn't use their brains right. So it really is aggravating for me sometimes. Especially since I just lost my best friend in Avatar, my cat. I can't, you know, this stupid shit with the toilet paper. I can't handle it. Everybody wake up, please. And I'm sorry if this sounds really cynical, but I needed to say this right now because I'm just tired of everyone taking things for granted. Grow food, plant seeds, watch the Belize School of what is my other thing? I forget what I call it now. The Green School Belize. That's the one, because I have Belize School of Massage too. But watch Green School Belize, #2, the second one, when this talk radio came to interview me. That's what you need to be looking at. Self-sustainability, not arguing over toilet paper and not taking your vitamin C. Raise it on up. Raise it on up. I mean, I'm wondering sometimes, do I have to dance naked for you people to understand that? I'm just kidding. I'm just saying it's ridiculous. Take a second look at what you're doing, and please do not, the last thing in the world that you need to worry of is toilet paper. I promise you. There's nothing to worry about with toilet paper. You will find a way, just as we did before you got disconnected from nature. I love you guys, and I'm not trying to be a bitch. I'm a thunder cunt though, so I have to do it the way I do it. I'm an elemental, and you take it or you leave it. But please don't leave any bad suggestions because you just don't want to get hurt if you do. God bless you. Bye bye. Oh my God, that was crazy.